Public speaking. It's a skill that's refined over months, if not even years worth of training. Some people are born with the natural ability to talk to others. Some people aren't, and they have to work for months and months and months on end. I'm one of those people, and I've spent the better part of the semester, doing speeches. Each and every one of us as humans, we are flawed, and as I said, through all that training, I've noticed a common pattern, which is a lot of people have a tendency to forget about two things: eye contact and vocal clarity. So what is good? So what causes bad eye contact in a speech? Well, it can be anything from nervousness, stress, shyness. It can be really anything. If you're not used to speeches, it will cause you to kind of avoid the people's eyes, averting your eyes, kind of like this, kind of talking off into the way, or looking above you, or looking below you. So why should you maintain eye contact? Well, when you maintain eye contact, it gives a sense of connection with those you're making eye contact with. Like, for example, I'm making eye contact with you. It looks like I'm actually asserting, a connection with you. It asserts dominance, it asserts, how do I say this? It asserts, strength, it asserts your point, helps in concentration, and kind of eliminates nervousness. So, how can you better yourself? Well, like with the other piece, practice makes perfect. You're not going to be able to do it flawlessly on your first try. It's going to take work. It's going to take time. Another example is to make better eye contact. Make sure that your entire crowd is collected with you. You scan over them for a few seconds and move on to the next person, making sure everybody feels connected. So when I mention better speaking, what do I mean by that? Well, if you haven't noticed in quite a few speeches, some people are kind of really stumble with words. As you've seen a couple times with me already, I've stumbled with a few words here or there. What causes it is, well, nervousness, perhaps from a lack of preparedness, or from shyness, anxiety, stress. It can be really anything that causes it. So, why should you have better vocal clarity? Well, it gets your point across, and instead of, stumbling on words, you're making your point clear, concise, and how can you better yourself this way? Well, according from an article from Harvard University by Majority North called Top 10 Tips for Improving Your Public Speaking Skills, her best tips are, as I stated before, like improving, practice makes perfect, organize your materials, make sure you can keep your audience engaged at the middle, end, and beginning. Use humor, use an outline kind of similar to what I use, which are note cards. And let me read off a few more. Organize your materials in an effective way, and that's the last piece I'm thinking of. Use visual aids wisely. So, like I've seen in the past, I've used visual aids with different speeches. So, what the main point of the speech is, just public speaking is just to kind of, help people. It's to help you better yourself. In fact, I forgot to mention this earlier with my speaking, or my eyes, but that came from a blog from Don Burnet's article, Importance of Eye Contact During a Presentation. I've used these two articles throughout my college career, and maybe it'll help you take a look at them, and if you wanted to improve your public speaking, use these. Thank you.